In the meantime, Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu has requested the Supreme Court to dismiss the appeal filed by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and the People's Democratic Party, PDP, challenging his 2023 presidential election victory. Tinubu argued that the PDP failed to prove all allegations and submissions at the tribunal, urging the apex court to affirm the lower court's verdict. He described the appeal as abusive in nature and prayed for its dismissal. Now, Nigeria's opposition PDP and its candidate Atiku had filed a petition challenging the outcome of the presidential elections, which was held on February 25, 2023. The petitioners alleged that the election was marred with irregularities and non-compliance with the Electoral Act. And of course, Barrister Nekabari, Annah, joins me for more concerning this particular story and, of course, for some in-depth analysis. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
All right, great. Now, Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu has requested the Supreme Court to dismiss the appeal filed by the People's Democratic Party and its presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar, challenging his 2023 presidential election victory. Now, considering the issue of interference in judicial process, how does this move shape the public perception of the president's administration, and what's your general reaction to this?
Thank you. First, it's important for me to try to clarify what the president has said, that the appeal should be dismissed because it's abusive. It's a terminology used often by legal practitioners all over the world. When you feel the petition or a case does not have merit, you usually ask that the case be dismissed because it's an abuse of court process. You say the petition is lacking in merit. You say the petition is divisive. There are lots of terminologies lawyers use. So Nigerians should not lose sleep about the fact that the president has said that the petition filed by Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and the People's Democratic Party is abusive in nature. It's a terminology lawyers use. On the issue of judicial interference, we want to say that as a legal practitioner, it's not my responsibility to come on air without evidence and begin to allege that because the president has said dismiss this petition because it is abusive in nature, therefore, my Lord, the noble justices of the Supreme Court will now dismiss it. It's important for us to note that this case is a high-stake case, high-stake in nature. Everyone is watching each other. The politicians are watching. The international community is watching. I believe, my Lord, the justices of the Supreme Court are also aware that people are watching. So it's important that we give my lords the benefit of doubt. We want to trust that my lords will do the right thing. They will examine the facts critically the way they are. They will listen to the submissions of the erudite senior advocates of Nigeria, representing all the parties before their lordship. And at the end of the day, we expect that they will do justice in the case. So what I look forward to is justice. And what I also expect Nigerians to look forward to is that the justice of the day, the justice of this case will take the day.
All right, now, let's talk about the word abusive, or the terminology, as you've put it, abusive. In this context, for, the benefit of the viewers at home, what does it actually connote?
Well, if somebody sues you to court and does not follow the processes laid down in the rules of court for that matter to follow, we can say that case is an abuse of court process. If somebody is merely taking you to court just to irritate you, just to anger you, just to offend you, just to paint you in negative light, we also say such a case is an abuse of court process. If somebody has filed multiple litigations in different courts on the same subject matter between the same parties, we also say that such a case is an abuse of the judicial process. One of the things President Tinubu is talking about also is that, look, all the evidences are already before the Presidential Election Tribunal that gave judgment in his favor. And that, no, the court should not allow Alhaji Atiku Abubakar to introduce new evidence. And that's one of the areas where they are saying that the petition of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar is an abuse of court process. That's why they say it's abusive in nature.
All right. Thank you so much, Barrister Annah, for your time.
You're welcome.